Live look tonight in Colorado Springs. Let's forget about tomorrow for a second. The groundhog said an early spring, and we've had some pretty mild temperatures lately. This past weekend feeling more like spring than February, but according to the calendar, we are not to spring just yet.
No, we love the groundhog, but let's stay with the experts here, everybody. Meteorologist Jessica Van Meter on the weather deck tonight and reminding us again when spring will arrive.
Yeah, guys, believe it or not, we are not there yet. It's been very nice and mild lately. 50s, 60s, even some low 70s for the plains this weekend. That's compared to our averages in the 40s for this time of year. So it hasn't been feeling much like winter. However, we don't just get to skip February and skip ahead to spring. We got the rest of this month to go until we get to the start of meteorological spring, which actually happens on March 1st. By then, we'll have nearly 1 additional hour of daylight to work with. Official spring begins later in March with the vernal equinox. This year, that happens on March 20th at 3:58 p.m. Mountain Time. By that time, we'll have over 12 hours of daylight, and those daylight hours will only continue to increase as we really get into the season. That additional daylight also comes with better sun angles as the sun migrates further north. So that combination generally gives us those warmer temperatures as we get into spring and then eventually to summer. Now, before we get to that official spring on the 20th, we also have to do daylight saving time. That starts on March 10th. Clocks will be moved an hour ahead. That delays our sunrise time, but it also keeps the daylight around a little further into the evening hours. So we got a lot of changes heading our way, but as we get more of those daylight hours, and especially as we change those clocks ahead, we'll have those daylight hours continuing further into the evening, even with some sunlight still lingering as we get to these live shots at 6. We will eventually be out of the darkness, and I am very much looking forward to that, guys.
Right.
Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Meteorologist Jessica Van Meter, News 5.
The black hole.